rematch. Last time we had them boxed up, quite a few interceptions and all that. My bad, I thought I faded out the music.
And the Bobcats will boot it away to start the game.
Can we repeat that? I don't know. The boys was hunting last game. He gonna be out for blood. Oh, that's not good. Whew.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll leave it with the
I like it. I like it. Boy, you dogs came out. Came out early.
I mean, you just can't teach and coach Big D tackles to be that quick. I mean, he shot right out of his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass.
Yeah.
Makes the grab. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
I didn't think they were going to drop so far
That was a nice
back.
pickup, running the drag route and finding
Everybody
that
dropped
quiet,
way
soft
back.
spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first
Choo!
down.
That's a dot.
Caught over the middle. It's Teray. They'll get him down, but not before
Perfect
he
throw,
crosses the 50. He's
versus
down
cover
to
three.
the 49.
We didn't get any pressure on that, did we? Why was my nickel in the middle of the field?
And the Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's McClure.
Boy.
Stopped in the
Hey,
backfield.
that run defense is hunting.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
The Bulldogs
See if he's
now
ready
with
to
a
hit a whole
long
shot.
way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Well, they own that run game today.
His presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to
like
control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll pull it down.
Yeah, don't let him fall forward.
At the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down.
I tried to jump there.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the...
And wait just a
I messed
second.
around. I got switched off.
Take a second look at this one.
I was trying to play safety right there. That would have been boxed.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Weeks.
Good stuff.
between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Going for the big play.
Oh, come on. Stop running. Don't stop running.
Shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, it's pretty good.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end.
There you go.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
That's not the play I wanted.
Here's a out to the left. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line.
Man, I was ready for that.
1st down, Fresno State.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6.
They got to go for it 4 times.
They are being aggressive.
Firing to the end zone.
Oh, he caught that.
Hallelujah land. Touchdown, Fresno
Nice throw.
State.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
And Stafford scored. Nope. On the 1. Yeah. Close.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and keep picking up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
Let them see this.
The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. They'll try the run. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football. And you
mugger. We got a mugger.
Wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Grab behind the line. It's Burrell. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life, taking the handoff. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
He wants to change this route. Rides to back and leaves it.
Good fight.
He has enough to move the chains.
Good fight.
That was a big first down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a first down,
is the true meaning of a route tech.
To get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm offensively. Big first down for this O.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Grant. Makes the grab, it's Johnson. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, stopping the run.
Oh, you know what? I think this is the one I don't like.
I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target.
Good job by 3.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have
Halfback was
back.
open, but I took that one because I just thought I had the easy route right there.
Drive in his third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Perfect play call. Perfect throw. Hit the secure catch.
Touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks like he's going to bring it out.
All right.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he got it into the end zone.
Let's force some more 4th downs and make them punt this time.
Fresno State takes over the offense. Will go back to work. They got off to a flying start, a touchdown on that opening drive, and now an opportunity to build on this lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running
Let's go.
game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Spearman.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Spearman.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's
Oh my
all
God,
summer.
he's
That's
standing
all
right
spring.
there.
Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands
That's
of balls.
crazy.
Where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Dang it. I saw him go out that way at the last second. I ain't catching him. Not with them.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have
I should know I had double coverage on the slide. I should have knew not to go there. But I wanted to show, pop back up,
Yeah, no doubt.
and I went too far.
Oftentimes, those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Makes the grab. It's Evans. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
On that one.
Dropping back, it's Grant. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy passing catch.
Trying to make him sit.
And he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
Not many receivers like to.
Oh, snap. That's an interception fumble. What they going to call that?
That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could
tell. Oh, my goodness. That's rough.
He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall.
Turning it on. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Gives it on the option. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Burrell. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle.
Might get out of hand.
They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Kind of messed it up. Linebacker wasn't in position.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Handoff to the lone back. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Good job, fellas. Good job.
On that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they
trips
down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout.
Oh my God!
Target this time.
I accidentally switched it. I was trying to play cornerback,
tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And then I jump it, and he makes me run behind him for the catch.
Intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last
My
play.
first step, it made me go inside,
the quarterback was going with that football,
which kind of messed me up.
They decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
God dang it, man. I had that too. I knew it was going there. I knew it was a hitch going out. Dang it.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wide.
Yes, sir.
Intercepted, and the defense is
I can't even move him.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the starter.
And the Bobcats
Bucks got to get some offense going here.
With just a few yards to go. Looking for a man. It's Grant. Oh, they're after him.
Oh my God. That was a high pass. Thought that was flying over his head.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Bobcats are in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Farrell. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground.
I think Baker may have missed that scene. He ain't gonna like film after this.
Wants to go up top. Finds his target down the middle. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And a missed opportunity on
y'all got to catch.
The defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown!
Good, easy, man.
They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half.
The Bucks looking real disjointed right now. Brown's cooking.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before.
Kick the ball off, not even paying attention.
Today.
Trips.
Touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Buffalo. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And I don't mind this coaching staff and their decision to stay aggressive here with the lead at the end of the first half. You've got a quarterback that, in my opinion, has earned the right to throw the ball in these situations, but you got to be better with your decision-making right there. That's a costly turnover, which now gives your opponent a chance to score some more points here at the end of the half.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass. It's Grant.
I had him.
Moving away from pressure. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Had him. Should have threw the early and fast.
That's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the
Let's go.
right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs.
All right, tough half. Should have had another 3 or 7. Really 7 because we caught the ball on the goal line. Good catch, good throw, on time, in rhythm, and he dropped it.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half.
Know what's going on with my boys? They not snagging today.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
We got to get them tight.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Dropping back, it's Grant. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He's got it. He gets a block.
Uh-oh.
Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while.
Man, I should have read that differently.
There.
I was going R1 to square.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Looking for a crease. It's McCoy. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I like it.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Do a little bit better.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over.
Get back to where we were.
He
be letting him gas us
make big plays.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this 3rd down.
Oh, 17 didn't get there.
Touchdown Bulldogs! They take the lead with the 6.
Near the goal line, everybody thinks more physical, bigger bodies. They're going to run the ball up the middle. How about this offense? Gives them a little change-up, gets the ball on the perimeter right now, fools the defense, and they get in for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense.
Ooh, hospital ball.
Pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Quarterback extends the play. Can't find his man.
Why are you jumping?
He shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit
that's probably the worst animation in CFB. Like, look at it. It's right there. Just put your hands up. You only have to jump. Put your hands up and catch
still
it.
Sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Got a man. It's Burrell.
Had to get rid of that. Kind of pass protection kind of messed me up on that one.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Let's sit you down, but we're going to check R1, X. It's a drop.
Scanning the field. It's Grant. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Well, a little bit fortuitous on that play. The defender got a hand on it, but still the offense able to come up with a completion, Reese.
That's why they run the tip drill. Did you like the tip drill in practice?
Not a big fan at all, because I didn't like throwing tips.
And the Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout.
No, it's supposed to float.
That's
on me. That's not supposed to be a bullet.
Not much of a chance.
That's supposed to go over the top, in the window.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the
too much pressure on the button.
Trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with it.
He had me on the right if he...
Week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end.
Well, look that way if he was running the right route.
He wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
On the ground, it's McClure.
Good run defense. Good run defense.
Scrimmage, but no more than that.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged in the middle. It's
got me changing, man. God dang it. That's happened like 3 times, man.
You talk about taking the wind out of a crowd. A 4th down conversion will do that.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer, and how about the conversion? The big 4th down conversion here in the 3rd quarter to give yourself some life in a tight ball game.
And this running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
Here comes the heat.
Come on! What is happening?
Giving them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now. With a nice lead here late in the 3rd quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive.
I shouldn't have switched. I should have let him make the tackle. I probably messed him up by switching.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for
come
this
back,
running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They didn't have to cover a ton of ground, moving at 33 yards, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this
You want to say
crowd.
if the Rams score here and make it 21, well, they just did, or 20, but field goal's probably guaranteed at this point. You want to say if they do that, it's pretty much over. But you can't really say that after the Eagles just went up 21-0 at half and lost 24-21. So we'll see.
Looking to pass, it's Grant. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he
waiting to
released the
confirm.
pass. It's incomplete.
Waited too long.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the 2nd half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job
This
up
dude with
front
these no-look passes,
pass
man,
pro.
it's
You got to
crazy.
keep your quarterback standing upright.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. To the air on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time.
Hey! Oh, now he gets the tip. I didn't get mine earlier. That was a good job by him. I tried to sneak it past him.
On that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Here we go.
And the defense
I'm going to have to turn this Sunday night football game on.
Pick up at all on that
I
play.
keep looking around the screen.
I love when you start bringing
That ain't why I'm
linebackers up
moving.
near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them
definitely
because
not
those
helping with
guys
the
have
distractions.
serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue.
Good job,
what was going
1-7.
on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
No, shoot. What are we here? 3rd and 7.
After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Just
This joker
flying
catching
through the air
diving
like a
catches.
superhero to make the grab.
And you just get the
Tip
feeling
drills,
that this
and I ain't
defense
catching
has to
jack.
find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Weeks.
There you go. Good stuff, fellas.
There, moved it forward just a few.
Let's go. Let's lock in. He's going to try to two-block here.
They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Got me freaking.
Catch in the middle, it's Weeks. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
He snapped it like quite a few times right when I'm adjusting. And I just keep messing it up.
For that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
Fresno State will have to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll keep.
All right, we got to go get 7 here.
As the punt goes out of bounds. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
That's caught. It's Evans. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. To the air. It's Grant. Makes the catch. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs.
What are we looking at here?
Quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Didn't like the way he ended
Just
up.
had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
But inside leverage,
but the good
might have
news
this
was
one.
the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Get rid of it, buddy. You ain't got the wheels to go there.
Anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw. It's Grant.
Knew it.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Texas.
I knew it. He would come underneath. He was running with him, and I was like, yep.
6 points waiting on them.
That's why I
One of the
seen
areas
it.
they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make
Let me see. Yeah, we get within 2 if we get this.
Be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a
Big Show
right
running through folks.
I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He's got it. Two-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the fourth.
There's still 7 minutes left in the half. They're not in a bad spot. If they get 7 right here, they'll be okay.
Bringing it out.
Oh no, what? I could not control him.
He's got an alley.
Bro, why couldn't I control my guy? He just was running straight down.
Touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet.
Look at this replay. What the heck happened?
He touched it and it
Dude, my dude just ran straight to the sideline.
Speed, and if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously
that's weird.
Wheels, but to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special
This game has had some
teams.
really weird stuff going
And for
on.
a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Navy is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about around Annapolis for a long time. They're up by 28 over Memphis. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get it. Lets it fly. He's got it down the right side.
Get there.
Touchdown,
Let's go.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
All right. Now let's just lock in. Ooh, Big Show.
With the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
Where's the Madden kick where I can kick it out the back of the end zone? I need that one.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18.
All right, let's just get a stop, defense.
Out of the end zone was not a good one. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines and now
okay, you know what? I think it's something with my controller. If you watch my save, you know what? Now I think about it earlier, that might have been. So anyway, good story. I was on 2K earlier. Not playing, it loaded up, I was already on it. And my guy was moving automatically. And so I was like, man, what in the world is that? And I was thinking it was, get off me, good block. I was thinking it was stick drift.
These situations are
and so anyway, that kind of explains maybe what's going on and why I'm seeing my guys moving like this. It's not necessarily the game messing up, it's my controller.
Get a few first downs and get a W.
Now on first down from the 30. Handoff to the single.
Good tackle. Good tackle.
Find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced the third down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a first down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice. But this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Oh my God. Why did it go to him?
And they're getting it rolling with
I had nobody else to go to. And so what I was trying to do was get somebody to rush him.
Desperate to get the ball back and
Jesus Christ. The only dude that it couldn't be. God dang it. Had him boxed.
The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Uh-oh, is that Big Show in the concussion protocol?
Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this
injury.
defender.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right? Clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
I'm missing a play I want to run.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Give to the running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Fresno State will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18.
All right, no timeouts. It's got to be fun being a receiver with Matt Stafford as your quarterback.
Back to throw, it's Grant. He's taking a deep
Got him.
shot. Reels it in and goes out of
Got
bounds on
him.
the left side after the huge gain. Finds a seam.
The referee scared me. It real scared me, bro. Oh man, I could have waited even longer. Devontae got him again. Devontae is freaking cooking this season. Good Lord. Shoot, we gotta stop this kick return before we worry about the defense protecting the lead.
And he's not going to take the touchback.
Whew.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14.
adjust
First
this.
play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line.
Ah, that's a linebacker
Looking
right there.
downfield on first down. Might be looking to run. He's taking a deep shot.
Did he just playmaker that?
Reels it in as he goes out of bounds on the right side for a huge play. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Complete to the left. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Oh, shoot.
Back to throw, and he's
No.
running out of time. Unloads to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds
They
remaining.
really gonna give
If you're
him
the defense right
that
now, you've given up some yards
as
on
a
this
possible
drive, but
catch?
You've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion, setting up 4th down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Throw to the end zone.
Let's go.
And that pick.
Let's go. You never give up when you the Bobcats, baby.
Clutch plays, guys
Never
deliver,
give up when
and they
you the
get
Bobcats, baby.
Yeah, Reese, big time.
Hold up. Y'all stop talking. Let's hear it one more time. We them Bobcats, huh? Tell them one more time. Great comeback right there. We them Bobcats, but guess what? Got them dogs.
Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Bruh.
Thanks so much for spending
Hold
some
on, let's
time
go back.
with us. For
That's the
David
tale of
Pollock
2
and
halves
Jesse
right
Palmer,
there.
I'm Reese Davis.
Second
This has
quarter,
been
17 to
another
put us in the lead.
of EA Sports College
4th quarter, we losing big time again. 22 would bring us back and get the dub. Crazy game. Absolutely crazy. I still can't believe the way that, like, we weren't getting certain animations. It was the weirdest stuff. And then me, I do need to get this stick drift checked. I'm going to check it after this game. After I finish going through this, I'm going to go ahead and plug it in and check it, because I do think I got some bad stick drift. Like I say, I was trying to tell the story earlier. So I was on 2K, I wasn't playing. I was just standing there to get my daily reward, and my player, anytime I touched the left joystick, would just like walk 4 or 5 steps. And I was like, man, what the heck is happening? But anyway, I think that maybe stick drift. But 27-39, Duncan Grant, 458, 5 tutties, 2 interceptions. I was trying to get a game away. Didn't run the ball much. I got to run the ball more. Y'all know I say that every game. Tryon, a sophomore. Tryon, nice. I got to get him involved in the game more. He's nice. Burrell, hitting them flats, screens. He went double mug on me a few times, but he was able to get that tutty to get us there. But Evans cooked. Johnson cooked. Look at these drops. Look at this. 4 drops. Hold on, how many did they have? 1. 4 drops to 1. Now hold on, keep that in mind. We're gonna come back around. We're gonna come back and look at something real quick here in a second. Bierman killing, but he should have had an interception. I promise you, this dude ran a double post out of trips. There's 2 inside ran posts. Bierman was there and just like he moved weird and did not attack the ball. It's the weirdest thing. But anyway, Strickland, good game there. Sharga, we had 10 tackles for a loss. Yep. Safety was down there in the box. I like it. Sharga, Brinkley, Bierman, Hag, Mitchell, no sacks, 3 interceptions. Strickland, Mitchell. Bierman did get him 1. Like I said, he should have had 2 though. But look at this. Pass deflections. We had them. Oh, we actually should have. Oh, okay. It was Collins. Right in his hands. Now I get it. It's a left edge, but I get it, you know. But it was literally dropped in his hands right there. He should have caught that. Strickland got him 1 there. No forced fumbles, no fumble recoveries, no defensive tutties. Tough one, man. Tough one. We messed it off versus Monk. Had to come back and redeem ourselves because we should be undefeated right now. But we dropped that one. So we're sitting at number 25 in the rankings. I think we have CPU games all the way up until Cruel. So we'll see if we can climb back up the ranks. But it's going to be tough to get back into the CFP. We're going to need some losses to happen as we go. Too early to deal with conference standings. You know, we haven't even started that yet. Oops, I don't like that view. Let's go back here. Let's see. Let's start at the top and see what we have. We got Purdue still at 5. FIU sitting at 10. North Texas at 11. ECU 17. Okay. And UNLV 22. All right, so we got quite a few that are in the CFP right now. So we'll see how this goes to finish up. But heck of a game by Melon. We were able to come out on top, but you know he deserved to win just as much as I did on that. He played a good game. He converted. Actually, hold on. Let's see. Does it show? He converted like 4 or 5 fourth downs. 3. Okay. Yeah. So he converted 3, and I want to say 2 or 3 were on the first drive. So, yeah, he was killing. Third downs was 50%. I was as well. But, yeah, man, tough game. But we're about to get up out of here. Before we do, let's tell them one more time who we are.